First, look at these nice shadows coming from this custom gate and fence down here. From these lights up in the trees. Wow. Got a couple pools of light for security down here on either side of the gate. It's a little bit nicer time of night to do a walkthrough. Everything down here is super low lumen level. I see so many jobs where people overlight everything. I can't even tell you how low the lumen level is on this. You wouldn't believe it. The only thing that's a little bit brighter are the lights up in the trees lighting the parking area. This is one of the parking areas for guests. These folks are going to be entertaining. A lovely van in the trailer parked over here right now in this area, the biggest area. Coming up on another parking area down here on the right. Hope you don't get dizzy walking back and forth. Creating purposeful shadows with lighting is something that works out really cool. If you can use another tree or some Spanish moss, as in this case down here, we got some really cool effects coming up around the corner for some hanging lights. These little sterling hanging pendants up in some of these beautiful old camellia bushes gives a nice effect. Now notice there's different effects going on everywhere. Look how soft these trees are lit up. They're like lower than 200 lumens. Coming up on another overhead pennant, casting some shadows down through one of these big trees. Now this is one of the coolest things that happen. You'll see there's a little bit of a breeze, so you're going to see these things swaying in the breeze tonight, creating purposeful shadows from the Spanish moss that's on the other side where the lights are up in the trees. Trees down on the seawall just starting to come in. They're not as hot as everything else either. Again, super low lumens. Love this. First time I've ever got a chance to light up beautiful Spanish moss down here on the river. These trees are lit up with like 9 or 10 fixtures. Okay, back up and you can see my little recess lights on this walkway. There's a couple landscape items that aren't in yet. The clients have got some great views out of the windows of this house. Here's this beautiful 12 to 15 foot crepe myrtle Louise had put in down here especially because we want a crepe myrtle over here. Notice it's lit up with 2 lights. Walk down here to the seawall. What a beautiful sunset. Not going to say anything about the neighbor's lights where their trees are only lit up from one side this night. Look at the view everywhere you look. There's stuff lit up out of all. This house has surrounded by windows, and everywhere you look. You can see lighting out here. Here's the dock, which we chose not to do any lighting on because we didn't want it to take away from everything else. Walking around here, looking out towards the driveway. Let's see, what does the switch here do? Oh, look. It turns on bonus 2 little ledge lights to give them a little bit of light around this barbecue area.